Stop scrolling, my love. If I'm finding you and you're finding me, it means we are energetically aligned. I call on your spirit team only of the highest high, only of love and light. And I call on Archangel Michael with your shield and your sword. Please guard and protect this space. Transmute all energy to love and light. I felt really guided to do a video as soon as I woke up. This is me just having woke up. Okay. What comes through, spirit? What is coming through? There's new clarity coming in. New awareness. You're choosing your own happiness. I'm getting that you've been at a stalemate for a little while, honey. But I feel like you're ready to proceed. Family doesn't look the way that you always thought it was gonna look. And that has been very difficult. There have been a lot of shadows that have come through over time. A lot of generational trauma. Something that keeps you like tied. There's like a foundation here that keeps you tied. Yeah, string attached gifts. It's like power dynamics. It's like, we're gonna be generous, but you owe us, you know? And this is like family. This is like, they're talking about family specifically here. And now you're at a stalemate. This is what the Eight of Wands and Indecision was talking about. The Eight of Wands and the Two of Swords is talking about this, like, just you being stuck in the middle. Like, you love your family, you love these people, but it's not, like, the facade that you grew up with is not what you're realizing is true as you grow, as you get older. King of Swords in reverse doesn't have to be a man, can be a woman, can be non-binary. The King of Swords in reverse is a very irrational person, very controlling. So I'm getting this, like, and I've seen the controlling element now, especially in the first 6 cards. Like, there's a controlling element here in this 10 of Pentacles. And the controlling element is like the facade of love, the facade of being generous, but it's not actually true. Because it's like, as long as you fit our mold, we're gonna be there. As long as that's there. And that's really what keeps you stagnant. This King of Swords in reverse is so ruthless and so dishonest. Will lie to your face, but will also lie to other people for the sake of their image and reputation. Knight of Pentacles here in the upright with the 3 of Cups in the reverse. And I'm getting that, like, you've decided to be like, okay, how do I do this? Like, you're learning more about commitment, I think, in this time. You're learning, like, I'm getting that you're learning about commitment and hard work while there's gossip and scandal going on. You're like, how do I, it's like, how do I move through this? How do I navigate? How do I navigate this, like, with my integrity? How do I navigate with high integrity, knowing that the people that I've always known do not have high integrity? That's what I'm getting here. It feels very imbalanced, and you're just like, what did I do? It feels like you're the black sheep, but look at, here we go, the High Priestess. So baby, you might be the black sheep. The High Priestess it's early. The High Priestess in the upright is all about intuition, spirituality. It doesn't have to be spirituality, but it's like a oneness. It's a oneness with yourself. It's a oneness with spirit, with source God energy. It's a oneness with, like, your higher self, I would even say. It's like knowing why I came here, my purpose, my objective, my mission here on this planet. There is also, like, an awareness to your inner voice and knowing that, like, the way that you process things is also guiding you. And that is also very, very powerful. Eight of Swords and indecision. So because of the family's influence, you don't know what to trust. Like, part of you feels very much imprisoned and in this victim mindset because you're like, well, hi, hello. Like, there's all of this financial obligation or power where they give you money or something like that. But then there's also like this deceit, right? They don't treat you well. They're not nice to you. They don't say nice things. They're not encouraging, you know? My way or the highway type of thing. Do it my way. So, but there's another side of you that's just like, I want to free myself from this. I want to be liberated from this. I want to call back my power, and take back control over my life. So this time right now is more about breaking free from these limiting beliefs. And this could also be like a partner. Yeah, but they're saying now is the time. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. The way I read this card is that now is the time to harvest. So now is the time. I'm reading this card like there is going to be growth. There's going to be progress, but it takes the first step. You're not going to see it in a day, a week, or even a month. But it's kind of like working out, you know, like you see progress over lots of time. And they're saying you have to persevere through this. So it just takes the first step, that one step of breaking free from traditional expectations, the Hierophant and indecision. I see that you're very much in indecision this morning. I'm so glad that we found each other. I'm so glad that we're energetically aligned. But I will tell you this much, it is possible to do this because what's on the other side, right? There's resolution. Five of Wands in reverse. There is resolution. There's cooperation. But it's cooperation and agreement from source, from the universe, from your spirit guides, from your higher self. The lesson is you don't need this whole collective in order to do the things that you want to do, in order to live your best life. This is codependency. What you're trying to figure out is independence and freedom. And then the last two cards I have for you are the Ace of Pentacles, windfall of money, new money coming in, new abundance coming in, and then the Queen of Cups. Being very nurturing and compassionate and kind, and using your intuition and being free to use your intuition at all times. So I love you. I hope that helps you.